Okay, so finally some new episodes of Steven Universe. Real quick before I go any further, I was actually thinking about this earlier, since I did my first live stream. I was kind of thinking, maybe I don't know whether if I'm going to keep up with the reviews, or just, do a live stream for each episode. I don't know, maybe I'm still teetering on that, so I don't know if I want to keep with original reviews, or go live stream and talk about the episode. So I don't know. But for right now, let's focus on let's be like a Jedi. Focus on the here and the now. And that is pretty much this episode. Yeah, we finally get the whole story of why Pink Diamond was Rose Quartz this whole time. And I'm like, this could have all been solved really easily if, Pink made this whole thing about, like, oh, blue and yellow will never, let me live it down if I go visit the prime kindergarten. To which I'm like, I know they don't really recognize your status, but having said that, though, you could at least, like, make up some BS like, oh, I was, rallying the troops, I felt like they physically needed to see me to be inspired and all that, diamond stuff. Yeah, totally. But on the other hand, it's like, well, she would have eventually ran into humans, so I guess, whatever. Yeah, so that was my thing. Not a lot to talk about with this episode. It was nice to see finally get this backstory after, what, 5 seasons? We've been waiting 5 friggin' seasons for this, and yeah, it was a nice little explanation, and seeing, Sapphire be the one who was like, yeah, our relationship is kind of based on a whole lie, and I was like, okay, no, you don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. Nope. Because I was like, what? I know, like, you were, like, inspired by her, but really, I was like, that was all you, You fusing into Garnet was, like, your thing. Rose had nothing to do with it. Alright, whatever. So, yeah. I did like how this episode is kind of set up and shows the whole story, but at the same time, it's like, you clearly see that Pink Diamond did not have an idea for a single goddamn thing. Pink Diamond did not have a single idea of what she was doing, because she looks at everything like a child does. She looks at every situation like how a child would look at a situation. So, yeah, of course it all kind of snowballed for her. It all just snowballed and, coalesced into something that she could not control. And one thing led to another, so yeah, it does make sense that someone so young and so naive would cause a civil war and eventually make it look like she had to fake her death and thinking that would make things right, but it only made things worse. Yeah, you can clearly see from this episode that Pink Diamond had no idea what she was doing. Yeah, that was the problem. That was the legit problem with Pink Diamond, is that she looked at everything like a child did. And for that, a lot of gems and a lot of humans also suffered for it. And that's really depressing when you think about it. That's really, really, really depressing to consider. That's saddening. But anyway, yeah, what did surprise me, though, is that this is not going to be like the search for Sapphire. This is going to be the search for Ruby, apparently. Yeah, I thought this whole time was that the main crux of this story arc was, yeah, they were going to go search for Sapphire. I didn't think, it's Ruby who goes missing. I guess Amethyst enabled her, because Amethyst probably didn't take this well either. I imagine that Amethyst did not take this kind of news lightly, so I can only imagine how that's gonna go. So, we're counting down to the, I guess everyone's here for, yeah, we all want to see blue and yellow finally show up. That's gonna be our big thing, is that it's going to be, I cannot wait to see that story arc of blue and yellow showing up. Because we're winding down here, people. Now, I did find out that we've got 1 or 2 more seasons of Steven Universe left, so I'm curious of where that's going to go. Maybe the next season will focus more on White Diamond. That's what I'm kind of thinking, is that we're probably going to get some more White Diamond-centric stuff. That would be pretty cool. I'm kind of just running out of things to say with this episode. I mean, it's good. It's a nice episode. It was nice to see everything, and it was kind of cool to see how, you know, Pink saw everything, and it was nice to see that Rose Quartz / Pink Diamond were pretty, you know, they were pretty fallible. They were fallible, and we've been seeing that kind of fallible nature to them throughout the season, but this really shows, yeah, you had no idea what you were doing. You had legit no idea. No idea what you were doing. So I like that. I like how, you know, Rebecca Sugar is really playing with, hey, you know, your hero, your heroes are not who they turn out to be. Sometimes they're idiots, or sometimes they just didn't think things through, and one thing led to another. That's, you know, that's kind of what Pink Diamond / Rose Quartz has become. We also, real quick, we get to see a bit of more of Ruby's, I keep saying wanting to say Ruby, Sapphire's power level. Wow. Sapphire can actually, like, make whole walls of ice? Wow. And even, like, I guess that was her making that storm? How powerful is Sapphire? Is she, like, Iceman level? Because Iceman's an Omega level mutant, so does she have that kind of power? I mean, I always knew, like, she had cold powers, but I never thought, like, damn. I never thought that she was, like, like, Iceman level, with her power set. So, it's clear, I guess it's kind of clear that, I guess it's pretty clear who really has the real power in the relationship is Sapphire. Future Vision, and apparently God-level ice powers. Although, the physical strength definitely comes from Ruby. But of the two, I think they're trying to insinuate that Sapphire was the stronger of the two. So, interesting. Also, it was kind of cool to see more of Pearl and Rose's relationship. Also, thanks, Pearl. You're the one who really set off this entire malarkey with the with the Civil War with the gems. And I use that, and I don't use the word malarkey very often, but when I do, it's for certain situations like this. Oy. So, yeah, I really don't know what else to say other than not bad episode. Not bad at all. It was a nice little explanation, and I'm curious, and it was a little head turn. I was like, oh, it's Ruby that's gone missing. And I guess Amethyst has enabled that, so it's the search for Ruby, and we're all kind of counting down to that reappearance of Blue and Yellow. Which, yes, it did kind of get spoiled for us in a podcast, so, yeah, I'm pretty sure someone lost their job over that, but let's see the journey to that, shall we? Anyway, so there you go, guys. There's my review for the start of the Heart of the Crystal Gems. And yeah, you guys tell me in the comments below. What do you guys think of this? Do you guys like it? Do you guys hate it? Also, do you guys want me to start doing like live streams for each episode review? Or do you just not care and just want me to keep with the regular review format? See, I'm kind of, like I said, I'm kind of teetering on, well, live stream was fun, and I got to do a lot with it, and maybe it'd be easier if but then on the other hand, it would just be all of us kind of complaining about certain points rather than me trying to articulate what I liked about it. So you see where I'm coming from? It's like, maybe I'm just, like, it would just be me doing all these agreeing with all your points. At the same time, I want to articulate why I like my points, so, and not to sound vain, it's just like, it's a review. I have to give my review from that point of view. Hence the review. Anyway, so, yeah, that's, just wanted to throw all that out, but yeah, just curious if you want me to do an episode, if you want me to do the episode reviews as usual, just tell me in the comments below, or if you want to do live stream. I might try out live stream for the next episode review, just to like give it a run through, to see if it's, to see if I like that format for the reviews from now on. Anyway, so once again, comment below, let me know what you guys think, and once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I'm out.